Hi everybody, it's Tracy and I hope you're having a wonderful 2021 so far. This is my brain pain migraine journey and I'm sharing with you my monthly Aimovig injection because this drug has worked so well for me. It's been magical, like a miracle. I just can't appreciate how well this has actually worked for my body enough. It's just amazing. So if you are considering speaking with your neurologist about this, this is great for people who have chronic migraines. I was having 18 to 20 migraine days a month, which is just unbelievable. And those were just the days that were actually, I could say, that were painful. There are not a whole lot of days left in the month, but a lot of people, if you know, you have brain fog, you can have cognitive issues, just all these different things. I guess brain fog and cognitive issues follow hand in hand, but you can have exhaustion, just a lot of other things that could be prodrome, like the phase right before your migraine hits, or postdrome, which is that phase after your migraine's over, that are just uncomfortable, and it's very difficult to get tasks done every day if you're in some kind of funk, whether it's with pain or not. So anyway, I'm really excited. This is going to be my day that I give myself the injection. I'm still down to pretty much 2 migraines a month. I have had a few more this month, but I've also been having some of my heart issues, which they could be related. So I really don't want to think that it has anything to do with me getting used to the drug. I think it's completely unrelated. So I will not get into that any further. But I'll go ahead and start with the process for giving myself my Aimovig injection. If you were following last month, you know before that there was a new reference guide that's been added, which is really nice because if it's your first time, it's nice because it's all of, it goes through everything you need to do from the start to end. It's very self-explanatory. And then of course all the drug information as well. Last month, I gave my injection in my stomach, and I'm going to do that again this month. I already have my little alcohol wipe ready for my stomach that I'm going to prepare my flesh with. But here I have my Aimovig injector pen, and I can see through the window, the fluid's clear, so it's good to use. I've actually had it out of the refrigerator for about 15 minutes, so that way it won't be too cold going in, and that's usually what they advise you to do. Okay, so first I'm going to clean my stomach. I know I might use any of this area that I'm going to roll up, just looking in my mirror. Okay. Take off the cap. What's nice is that you can, when you press the pen, the button to inject yourself, it actually makes a sound when it's finished. So it's like a little click, and then you'll be able to see a little yellow mechanism that shows that it's all the way, all the fluid, your medication has been injected. So I'm going to just grab some skin here on my tummy. I'm going to press the ejector pin, the little, where you put the actual injector pin, you push the end down, and then I'm going to press. Here it goes. Click. You can see the yellow. I've got my Band-Aid here. Just, face down, yay. So just a little bit of medicine came back out of the area, but no blood this time. But you can see on the injector, let me see, can you tell? Here, it's yellow, so you know that everything worked properly. Put it back in the box and throw it away. I did want to share basically one of the issues that I've been going through. It started from the very beginning. It's the same, I guess I'd say. I'm still affected by the constipation, which is one of the main side effects that is actually on the label. I have had some like off-label issues with weight gain and also with some hair loss, and my neurologist said that's normal because CGRP, that protein is actually like in your gut, in your digestive system. So when that's being blocked, basically that protein's like telling yourself, it curbs your appetite. So when the protein's being blocked, you have to just mentally know, I can't eat 24/7 even though my body says that I'm hungry. So that's been a little bit of a challenge, but it's something that I know I can work on. Hair loss, honestly, it's been consistent and it's not so bad that I've got bald patches, but I can tell my ponytail is a lot thinner. But I wanted to show you because people ask me, and it's funny, I get DMs on my Instagram account, what is your regimen for your constipation? And I'm fortunate in the fact that I also have colitis, so which is kind of the opposite problem. So I have a GI who has worked with myself and my neurologist to help me find the perfect regimen. And I don't have any of the colitis. I still have it, but I don't have the issue that comes with it because Aimovig is so strong, I'm having more of the constipation. So I was hoping they would cross each other out, but they have not. But I kind of wanted to show you my regimen. So if you want to stick by to see that, please go ahead and do so. If not, I hope you appreciated this monthly injection video. Please subscribe and please reach out to me. I love being able to help people however I can. And if you have a question, I'm going to give my unprofessional, not advice or opinion. I'm just going to tell you what I've experienced. But you need to always reach out to a healthcare professional if you need real, true medical advice. Okay, so thank you, and here is my regimen for my daily routine just to keep myself going. Okay. Hey guys, thank you for sticking with me to continue on with my regimen that I take for one of the major side effects of taking Aimovig, and that is constipation. It's a topic that not a lot of people like to talk about, but if I'm here to help you, I have to be honest. And I've actually had a lot of people send me messages, and I had a few emails, but primarily DMs about what is my regimen? How do you do this? So first off, you need to reach out for any medical advice to your general practitioner, to your neurologist, and to your gastroenterologist, because I'm under advisement of my neurologist and my gastroenterologist for this. So it depends on what other medications you're taking. If you have any other underlying health conditions, you want to make sure that this is all approved by your doctor before you just start taking this stuff. Because a lot of times, depending on other health issues you might have, these are things that you cannot take every day. So under advisement of my gastroenterologist and my neurologist, I have been coming up with basically a concoction, and I finally have a regimen that works for me for a daily bowel movement, which is crazy, but constipation is so dangerous when it has reached the point where if you haven't had a bowel movement in like 6-7 days, even probably 4 days, depending on what your body's used to. And some people have actually had to have surgery because the constipation has been so bad for them. So one thing about Aimovig is it basically stops the protein that is found in your body. It's when you're in pain, you have CGRP, you have this protein, and basically Aimovig stops it from hitting the receptor so you don't feel that pain. However, it also slows other things down. So your bowels, your blood vessels, it can actually slow the process of them contracting, opening and closing. So that's one reason why high blood pressure is an issue, and also constipation. So I am thankful that I have reached a point in this, probably starting with like month 2, where I have a great regimen that I can take. So my pharmacy is with Walgreens. They are not sponsoring me, but I just love picking up all these items there, and they're approved by my doctors, and it saves me some money because it can get a little expensive when you're doing this every day. So starting out with my Smooth Lax, which is very similar to Miralax, I take 1 capful in the morning, usually with my coffee, and 1 capful in the evening, usually with the drink I'm having with my meal at supper time. Also, you really need to increase your water intake. I'm now up to about 3 liters of water a day. Okay, let's start with this. Next is the fiber powder. It's very similar to Benefiber, and I take 2 scoops full of this in the morning with my coffee, and 2 scoops full again in that drink that I have with, with my supper. And then at bedtime, I take 2 Senna tablets. And this is something that I have to take every night when I go to bed. Pretty much, like, I'd say between 10, 11, 12 in the morning is when I take it. And I honestly, because of the severity of the constipation, I don't have any issues with loose stools or anything. I just have my normal bowel movement like once in the morning. Like, it's crazy, but that's what I have to do on a daily basis just to be able to have that safely. And once a month, I don't have it with me now, but I also take magnesium, and it's actually like a magnesium laxative. It comes in a bottle, and you can drink it, you can add it to your water, and that kind of just, it's like my monthly, basically a cleanse. But I usually take that right before I give myself an injection. And for like the first 72 hours, I've discovered that it's easier on my body if I just eat a lot of leafy greens or salads for those first 3 days upon giving myself the injection. So anyway, I know this is a topic that not everyone likes to discuss. It's kind of gross, it's kind of whatever, but if I'm here to help you, I have to be honest, and I really do want to help you. But again, all of the issues that I'm having that are related to side effects totally outweigh being in pain 18 to 20 days a month. I just cannot describe to you how my life has changed. And I'm so thankful for Aimovig and for my doctors for believing in me, because I had to advocate for myself to even be on this drug. I also thank my insurance company for being an advocate for me for approving this drug. So I hope that if you're considering taking Aimovig, you will reach out to your doctor as soon as you can, because it's just been a lifesaver for me, and I want you to be able to have the same experience. So guys, again, thank you all. Please don't forget to subscribe. Also, reach out to me in a DM or in an email, because I'd love to give you just my experience. I know I kind of just went public with this, but just if you have any other questions that I haven't gone over, I'm happy to answer for you. Have a great day. Bye, guys.